Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading. More specifically, we're talking about gap trading. Gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy you can find across the markets today. I do two things for traders that want to find success in the markets. The first thing is I teach a course on gap trading. Within that course are two specific gap trading strategies. One is known as the morning gap trades, where stocks are gapping higher or lower at the open. It creates an opportunity for traders if they can identify a specific price level where a stock will A, be drawn to, and B, have a price reaction in the other direction. In my course, I teach traders exactly how to calculate those specific price levels. The other part of the course are the gap fill trades, and that's what we're going to talk about more specifically in this video today. Gap fill trades are when stocks gap higher or lower at the open, they leave what's called an open gap. Open gaps, most of the time, will be filled, meaning the stock will come back to fill an open gap at some point in the future. In the course, I teach traders how to trade them, and I teach traders how to track them. In addition, I give traders a tool to track them. I give them a spreadsheet that's linked to market data that pulls in the price of each and every stock and tracks how far away they are from their gap fill level, so traders can always be prepared for a tradable opportunity. The other thing I do is I give traders that want them each and every morning a copy of my gap trades for the day. They get them at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the market opens. Let's take a look at the email that went out to traders this morning. As you can see this morning, there were 4 potential morning gap trades on the board. Unfortunately, none of them hit their specified levels, which isn't uncommon for a Friday, and the market was extremely quiet. However, there's a second component to the email that I give each and every morning to traders, which is a laundry list of potential gap fill trades. And this morning, we had 3 gap fill trades hit their levels. IBM, which was on the morning gap trade list, we'll talk about that in a second. The second one that hit its level was FTI, and you can see here 3187 was the gap fill level. Keep that number in front of you when we go to look at the charts. It was a short trade, and this morning when the market opened, it was about 2.74% away from filling its gap. The third one was RICE, which happened to be a morning gap trade from yesterday, and this morning it came back to fill the gap at $21.50. It was a short trade at that level, and this morning it was over 4% away from that level, but traders had this list at 9 o'clock in the morning, 30 minutes before the market opened. Now looking at FTI, you can see here when the stock came up into the level at $31.87, we had a pullback from that level. The stock made a low so far for the day of $31.63. This is a scalp trade. It's about 25 cents. And that's all we're looking for on trades like this. We're just looking for a quick scalp trade on to the next trade. Anywhere from 2 to 4 trades a day is a good trading day. And by the way, it's okay that we didn't have any morning gap trades today, as this week was a bonanza. We had tons and tons of morning gap trades because it's earnings season and they come fast and furious. We had a really, really fantastic week. The next one, RICE, Rice Energy. This is very interesting because this morning it came back to fill the gap specified in the morning email at $21.50 and had a pullback already, and it's still going lower. So here's another positive trade off the morning gap fill list. But here's the best part. Yesterday, this stock was a morning gap trade, and you can see here we nailed the low by about 2 cents at $19.80, and the stock rocketed higher off that level. So in 2 days, we got 2 trades off the same stock. If you want to learn this strategy, come over to LazyGapTrader.com. I can teach you everything you need to know in order to trade the gaps successfully. Traders need a strategy going into each and every day. I give you this strategy that you can use for the rest of your trading career. Everything you need is found in the course. What stocks to play? What are the criteria? How much should a stock be gapping up or down in order for it to qualify? When do we trade the gap fills? Not all trades are created equal. I teach everything you need to know in order to have a strategy to trade the gaps successfully. Folks, come over and learn this strategy, lazygaptrader.com. I'm David Frost. Thanks for tuning in, traders.